Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's coffee flavor is toasted hazelnut, again by Donut Cafe from Ollie's. It comes in their 80 pod pack of coffee, which is about $22, I think, at least last time I bought one. So today, I'm excited. It's going to be 73 degrees and it looks like it's sunny out. It was very odd waking up this morning and it was very bright out instead of very gray. So I think this will be the first nice day that we've had where it's broken 70. So March can be any kind of weather it wants to be. But I really wish I could stay home today, but I have to go over my mom's and take her shopping, so I don't need a whole lot at the store, so I'll just pick up what I need if I need something. But she needs some provisions, and I don't know, I imagine I'll have maybe lunch with her later. So anyway, that's my plan for today. And if I didn't have to go out, I would start doing a little cleanup in my backyard. I'll probably do a little bit of that anyway today before I go. But that's going to take me a few days to get it straightened out. So I have a helper lady that I hire in the springtime sometimes to help me. She helps me move things around, and she's a really good worker. So, and she charges me $20 an hour, which to me is well worth it, because she usually will work with me about 4 hours. So that's really not a bad deal at all, and it helps me out a lot. So if you can and you need help, look around and see if you can't hire somebody. Maybe reach out to your senior center or your city community. Sometimes I think they have like college students that will help out seniors. I don't know what they have available. Every state is different, but I'm very thankful that I have this lady to help me out. So anyway, I'm going to put some chocolate creamer in my hazelnut, and it'll be like a Nutella. I got this mug at Mark's a while ago. I think it was $1.99, so that was a really, really good deal. But I have enough mugs now. I don't need any more. In fact, I'm thinking about going through them and looking and see which ones I really like and just keeping those. Maybe during the kitchen purge, which won't be right now. So cheers. Hazelnut has always been one of my favorite coffees. In fact, I drank decaf hazelnut for years, but Mark's doesn't carry that anymore either. It was the Folgers brand, and it was really good. I used to refill my own coffee pods. Well, I guess Lizzie's awake and has lots to say. For such a little dog, she has such a loud, ear-piercing bark. I guess a lot of little dogs have that. She's half Chihuahua and half Poodle, so I guess she's a designer dog, but she was a rescue. So, but yeah, I guess that's a Chihuahua trait, the barking. So, okay, well, I will meet you at the budget book. All right, time to check up the budget book. Well, today I don't get a check mark. Today I get an X, because yesterday I did spend money, but it was money well spent. I went to Costco and got provisions for my dogs And then I also went to Tractor Supply, and while I was there, I was looking at their fruit trees because I want to replace two of my fruit trees that I planted in a pot last year because they didn't make it. So I think that was money well spent. And the problem with low spends and no spends is sometimes you just have to spend the money when the deal comes up. So last year I didn't buy the trees early enough, and they didn't survive the hot summer. So this year I want to try it again. I bought 2 apple trees. I bought a Honeycrisp and a Golden Delicious, and they were $14.99 a piece. I mean, they're just sticks at this point, but at least they have signs of growth. So I'll be putting those in pots soon. It's still a little too early. I'll plant those when the rest of the leaves come out on the trees. So I did spend money there and at Costco, but that was a planned trip. So then today I have to take my mom shopping, and I have to look in my fridge and freezer. I don't think I need any freezer food, and unless they have something on sale that I can use, I won't buy anything for the freezer. As far as produce goes, I could use some lettuce. I still have a little bit left, but not that much. But I have plenty of bread, I have plenty of cheese. So the basic foods that I eat, I have plenty of. So, and a problem with going shopping with my mother is she wants to buy my groceries. So I can't buy too many things because she insists on paying for them. So I have to keep that kind of separate because, I mean, it's very generous of her. And I know she's trying to pay me back for, contributing to my well-being. But, I mean, she does not have to do that. I don't want her to do that. But that's what she does. And she gets mad if I don't let her. She'll say, I am your mother, and you need to listen to me. So, okay, that's the way it is. So my mom's always been a very strong-willed person, and she gets it done. I'll tell you, that's probably why she's lived as long as she has, just by being tenacious. So anyway, the 2 receipts that I got from yesterday will go right onto my March spending sheet, and then I'll start tallying up what I've spent. Yesterday, I spent including tax, which I usually include everything. I spent $111 at Costco, and I spent $39 at Tractor Supply, because I also bought a little hydrangea that I'll be putting in a pot very shortly. So, but it's still too cold to plant those outside. So, anyway, that was my adventures in spending yesterday, but I still plan to keep March a low or no spend. So, all right, that's it for the budget book for today, and I'll be back. Morning. Cheers. So I've been going through my comments this morning, and every once in a while you get just some ignorant fool that has to put in their 2 cents. So I will not tolerate any of that on my channel. None. If you don't like what I say, if you don't like what I do, I invite you to go elsewhere. Bye-bye. So anyway, having said that, there's just some people, they have to spread their stale air all around the world and think that it really matters what they think. So anyhow, those comments will be removed, and that's the end of that. All right, well, I ended up not going to my mom's today. As the morning went on, I just did not feel good. So I didn't know if I was coming down with something or whatever, but it was related to my stomach. I have a call out to the doctor, and hopefully he can prescribe some medication, because I can tell just by the feel of it that it's another ulcer. It kind of runs in my family. My grandfather had ulcers really bad, so there's a family history of it. But anyway, so yeah, I got rid of one troll. Goodbye. And it always amazes me how these people can be so self-righteous and, oh, you should this and you should that, and oh, shame on you for this and that. It's like, oh, for God's sakes, get a life. Anyway, especially if you're messing with my kids, then Mama Bear comes out. And I can get nasty. Yes, I can. But I show restraint. And there's a certain amount of satisfaction in just blocking some users. You know, it's like, get out of here. I don't need your negativity. I don't need any of your stale air. I don't need any of that stuff. Go be miserable somewhere else. So anyway, I wanted to just talk about some of my favorite YouTube channels and some of the channels that I watch and some of the channels I get inspiration from. Now, I watch a lot of political and news channels that aren't left-wing, because the mainstream media news is just so corrupt. You can't even listen to these people anymore. That's my opinion. I mean, if you like it, good for you, then, you know, continue on. But I like listening to some real journalists, some that actually do a little bit of digging around and, you know, reporting some things that aren't biased. So that's what I do, and I never, ever used to follow that stuff. But when things got so crazy, and it's like, oh, there's something like not right here, I had to figure out what was what. So I came to my own conclusions, and I'm not going to talk about politics on the channel. But I'm just saying I wanted to share some of the channels that I watch and some channels that inspire me. And some are budget channels. Like I said, some are news channels. And I think part of the reason why I wasn't biased one way or the other with the news was because most of my life I never watched the news, ever. So I didn't succumb to a lot of this propaganda that's going around. So anyway, I made a little list here. So I watch Homestead Tessie. I like her channel. She has a lot of good ideas, and she's another lady that likes to work with what she has, and you know, she likes to fix up her home too, which I enjoy channels like that. She cooks, you know, she does gardening, all kinds of things. I'm sure most of you that are on this channel know who Homestead Tessie is. So I like to watch her. Little Poet is another channel that I like to watch. She's around my age, and I just enjoy her channel. I love her little dog, Desi. And she posts once a week. Now, Homestead Tessie posts daily. So, but Little Poet posts once a week. So I like her channel. Rhoda Stone. Hi, Rhoda, if you're watching. I enjoy her channel a lot, too. She posts every day, and she always has a lot of things to say, a lot of commentaries, and her cooking, and she's, most of us are just trying to make ends meet, and in this craziness that's going on. So there's another gal that I like to watch. Her name is Ardent Michelle. She has a really good cooking channel. She cooks vegetarian mostly, but every once in a while her sons are not vegetarian, so she'll make something for them. But she likes to find foods that are kind of different, and she makes the recipes. So I enjoy her channel, and I think she posts once a week. Dollar Tree Dinners, that's a good one too. Another young lady that buys a lot of budget food, like from the Dollar Tree, and she does some other stores too, Walmart and stuff, and then she shows you what meals she makes out of them. So I enjoy her channel. And let's see. And then I like Russell Brand. I know he's very flamboyant, but he has a lot of good information on his channel, and he digs around a lot, so I enjoy him. I like, of course, Tucker Carlson. I don't know too many people that don't like Tucker, but except for certain people. But I do enjoy his commentary, and I like the guests he has on, because they're, they tell you what's going on rather than just taking the word of the mainstream media about what's happening. I like Steve Turley at Turley Talks. He gives a good analysis. He usually has a couple posts a day. There's Doug in Exile. He's another one that, reports news, and but I like some of these people because they're not so cut and dry. They're actually a little bit entertaining too. So I enjoy his channel. I like Blaze TV with Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck has written books and stuff about a lot of the political and a lot of the behind the scenes things that are going on. So I do like his channel too. I can't read my writing. Oh, Kingdom Reacts. That's another one. He's funny. He gives his commentary on different things that are going on, and I just think he's entertaining. I like watching his channel. And One Nation Under God. He's another young man that posts several times a day. And there's more channels that I like to watch, but personally, I don't want to hide my head in the sand. Yeah, there may not be a whole lot I can do about any one thing, but at least I want to know what's going on and what people are trying at least to do about some of the things that are a little bit more nefarious than other things. But that's just my opinion. That's just me. Let me know what you think in the comments below, as Russell Brand would say. So, yeah, getting rid of trolls. It's like getting rid of, toxic people in your life. It's like, get them out. Who needs that nonsense? They come across with the attitude of, well, I told her. Well, yeah, no, you didn't. I'm just laughing at you because I think you're silly. I've been watching Breaking Bad. For a long time I thought, oh, that's not a show I'd be interested in. But I really like it. I think it's a good show. And then the spinoff of that, it was Better Call Saul, who's a shady lawyer. Geez, we don't have any of those nowadays, do we? But I haven't watched Better Call Saul yet, but I'll watch that next because he has he has parts in Breaking Bad too. So, and then after that, he did the spin-off. So I've been watching that, and I never used to watch TV when I was younger. And now I'm kind of catching up with movies and television, and I just want to be entertained, you know? I think sometimes, even if it's like a crime thing or something like that, you know, I think we're all looking for some entertainment, maybe that that we can't find out in the world. So anyway, I made myself some chamomile tea, and that seems to be helping the stomach issues. So, I mean, this happens every few months. It flares up, and so I need to get it taken care of. So I've been having a carb fest, just cleaning up carbs. I mean, I have potatoes, I have pasta, I have rice. I did make a vegetable soup, but I have all these carbs now sitting in the fridge that I need to eat up. And I love carbs. I really do. And I know they're not the best. Well, some people, you know, that's another controversy. Everything's a controversy these days. You know, carbs are good for you. Carbs are bad for you. Eat meat, don't eat meat. Eat veggies, don't eat veggies. Eat eggs, don't eat eggs, you know. It's like, I guess you just have to do your own research and then pick the one that works best for you. So anyway, no big adventure today. I called Mom and I said, I can't come today. I just don't feel good. So there's nothing that pressing that won't wait until tomorrow. So hopefully by then I'll feel better. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.